There's something in your ear. What the F? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Blobfish Edition. Alright, guys, you know how this one works. We bring out one lucky blobfish bachelor and some fine single blobfish ladies. If any of the fine single blobfish ladies aren't feeling the blobfish bachelor, they pop their balloon and leave. All right, guys, it's time to bring out the fine single blobfish ladies. And now, for the man of the hour, our blobfish bachelor. What's your name? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yo, my name's Blobbert, and I'm a blobfish.
All right, Blobbert, what are you looking for in your love life?
Honestly, I'm just looking to settle down with a fine single blobfish lady.
Now, Blobbert, I did notice that some of our fine single blobfish ladies have already popped their balloons. Let's go find out why. What's up, girl? What's your name?
Blobfishina.
Hi, Blobfishina. Blobfishina, where are you from?
The ocean.
I bet you are, girl. Now, Blobfishina, why did you pop your balloon when you saw Blobbert come out?
Honestly, he's just not my type. Well, you're not my type either. Okay, like, well, it's not personal. Yeah, well, it does feel kind of personal. Well, maybe then you shouldn't take things personally. Well, I do take things personal. I have emotions. Oh,
All right, guys, enough of the drama. Blobfishina, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, but yo, before you leave, girl, give us a 360. All right. I'm gonna ask for all of the fine single blobfish ladies who pop their balloons to leave. Look, Blobbert, there are 2 fine single blobfish ladies left. How does that make you feel?
that makes me feel pretty good, honestly. You know, they look pretty good from here.
And what's your name?
My name's Blobfishina.
My name's also Blobfishina. Oh, all right. Well, Blobbert, I'm going to ask you some questions to see if we can figure out which one of you guys should be in love forever. Blobbert, picture this. You just got married to the love of your life. Your fine single blobfish lady, but she's not single anymore because now you're married. Where are you guys going on your honeymoon?
Probably like somewhere like out in the ocean.
Why did you pop your balloon, Blobfishina?
I just didn't like his answer, honestly.
Alright, well, Blobfishina, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. But before you go, can you give us a 360? Blobbert, I'm gonna have to also ask you to give us a 360. Yeah. Yo, and Blobfishina, why don't you also give us a 360? Alright, guys. Stop. You're making me dizzy. Alright, Blobfishina, you may leave. Blobfishina, come on up to Blobbert. Blobbert, come on up to Blobfishina.
Hi. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm pretty good. I love you. I'd love you too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, you love blobs. Alright, you crazy kids get the heck out of here. I got a show to finish.
Bye. See you later.
I've been having a lot of dreams recently, and one of my most recent dreams was very visceral. And I was in a forest, and it looked very real, like realistic. But there was a giant tower in the forest, like medieval kind of lighthouse tower. And I was looking at it, and to the left of it was a pack of wolves. And I was like, oh my God. But they were chill. They were like acting like dogs. They were like on their back, like, kind of like playing with each other, chilling. And then there was one giant wolf, like the mother wolf. She was like the size of a bus. And they were all like surrounding her. But she was chill. She was just laying down, like yawning. But I was still scared. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get eaten by a pack of wolves. So I start running. And I jump into like this, like what I assumed was the house of a rabbit. It was like a house, but it was like in the ground, kind of like from Lord of the Rings. I crawl into it and I barely fit in it and I get stuck. And I'm like, oh my God, the wolves are going to come and eat me. But then I get out and I notice the wolves did come over closer, but they were just chill. They did not want to eat me. Sorry, guys. I think my brain was affected by the cartdemic, guys. Like, I stutter. I just did it again. I stutter. I like never used to stutter. Like the Rick and Morty cartdemic, bro. It like fried my brain. And now I stutter. Anyways, so in my dream, the wolves did not eat me. They were like watching over me.
I could use a vacation. The last time I went on vacation, I was a little boy. I don't remember
Okay, then here goes. Beyond the rainbow, beside the silvery sea, there's an island they call.
Whoa, that was a pretty crazy one, guys. What do you think? Brain goes numb, mind is gone. I am dumb, I am wrong.
We are a polycule. And we're gonna have a baby.